Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry we missed a week last week, but it's almost kidding season, so that means lots of extra work to get done. But we've got 5 more videos for you this week, so let's go ahead and see what we got. Out in the fields, I see Zinni. So I remember this. I was just out walking with the goats, and I came to see Zinni in the grass, and I said, "Oh, what you got?" And it's a deer skull with the antlers still.
What I just
And the jawbone's there too, I see. So I wonder if she carried the whole skull over here. Anna's taking a look. It was really nice, a nice little
What do you
skull.
think happened to him, Anna?
Asking Anna, what do you think happened to him? Well, there's no telling.
Did you find this, huh?
Did you find his any? I asked her. She said, yeah, I did, so give it back. So I put it down all pretty so I could take a picture. Left it there. Oh my goodness. That's Perjury, really pretty spotted one. And she's playing on top of rain boots. Whoop, all the way over, my goodness. What are you two doing? Oh, I see. Rain Boots is in heat. So she is in estrus, ready to be bred by a male. And you can see her tail flagging all over the place. That's one very good sign. So when they get in that mood, they get a little silly and playful and sometimes aggressive. So you see a lot of fighting and a lot of play around that time. So she's playing with Kiko, or that's not Kiko. Who is that? That is. No, I think I'm right. I think Kyoko. Her name was Kyoko, that gold doe. There goes Rain Boots again. So poor Rain Boots, she would go into heat normally, as you can see, but she never did have any babies. But I found her a really good pet home along with another doe, so. What a shame. She was a beautiful girl, very nice mama. Blizzard daughter, just like Minx and some of our other favorites. And Perjury there, she's a Zenyatta great-granddaughter? Oh my goodness, look at those two. So pretty little ladies having a good old time, huh? I wonder if she's gonna bite her. Get that ear. Perjury looks pretty young in that. She was such a pretty doe. Alpine, or no, not Alpine, but she was Nubian, Nigerian dwarf, and La Mancha, I think. And Bug is her daughter. So Blue Eyes is her granddaughter. So Blue Eyes should have her first babies this year. So that's fun. Oh, Rain Boots, you were so pretty. But you've made a wonderful pet for that lady. So, sometimes that's just the way it works out. Oh, a fight video. Up in the front with the turkeys. So got the big red and white doe, that's Zira. And she is fighting Marshmallow, the white doe. Who else do we got there? I see Cardamom in the back. I see Zephyr. Zephyr was in that last video too. Who else is that? Fennel with the frosted ears. And either Pepper or Cilantro. So we're up in the front of the property right now. They must have been out browsing. Oh, that's Pepper. Recognize the udders as well as I recognize those faces. I wonder what they're so mad about. Yeah, you can see I'm coming in from next door. So we have lots of tail flagging, as we call it in this one too. So it's not always a sign of being an estrus. It can be a sign of just excitement. I think Zira is coming out on top here. And she's got a lot of help there. Oh my goodness. Running through the mud. That's a good shot. Look at him gonna cross it. It's like, you gonna cross the mud to get me or not? I said, we definitely are. She has made Zira mad. And I think we are probably seeing some estrus behavior as well, or at least hormonal. This looks like just past breeding season. That tail's just, it's like a windshield wiper going off. I think Zero was determined to win. It's Cardamom walking up. She's a very old lady by that time, I think. Although not too old. I see she's got a udder full of milk. That's actually Larkspur, not Pepper. I'm seeing some. See the little white on her head. They look a lot alike. When you've got 50 black goats, sometimes it gets tough to tell which is which. You can hear the highway in the back. So we live right on a big highway, and it's non-stop noise. But, we don't have any neighbors that are close, so I'll take the highway. Up on the burn pile. Lady Slippers has joined. That's the black with the white striping on the face. My goodness. Well, poor Marshmallow. This is real common with the La Mancha goats. They really gang up on each other like this. Nigis will tend to fight 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 or even 2-to-2 sometimes, very rarely. But the La Mancha, when a fight starts, they run over and they get involved. They pick a side or they don't like either sometimes, and they'll insert themselves or start fighting with others. It turns into an all-out brawl sometimes. And I love that they just don't care about me at all. Oh my goodness, that was a hard hit. This is the best part of spending so much time with them. If I want to video something like this, then I can get right up into it and they don't mind at all. Goodness, get off that old tin. Boy, Zira is real upset with this girl. Marshmallow is a big heavy doe. Usually she would come out on top just based on her weight alone. It really gives her a big advantage. But Zira is a huge, tall lady, and that really gives her an advantage. Plus, it seems like everyone's on her side. Oh, we were traveling half the farm in this fight, I tell you. So that's Fennel walking up behind them with the frosted ears. Right behind her's Cardamom, the older lady. Goodness. You can see that dominance behavior where she's putting her head over the other body. You see that in a lot of animals. That's Zephyr getting herself in the middle there. I think we've seen a really good fight between Zephyr and Zira before, haven't we? I know there's a video of one. Oh my goodness. I think this fight went on for quite a long time. This is definitely one of our longer fight videos. Lady Slippers and Zephyr hitting on Zira. So you can see they've hit both combatants at this point. Now I really wonder, do they just not like each other fighting? Are they looking for a chance to get in some cheap shots? You know, what's the reasoning here that we get such huge gatherings with these dominance fights? Because it does tend to be breed specific, at least in my experience. Back at it. These two will not be discouraged. They are bound and determined to figure out the answer to whatever problem there is. The others just stand there and watch. So watch Zephyr's face. She's real expressive. You can see her look, and she's gonna walk in. Are you gonna hit him? Yep. She says, stop that. I've had it. Oh, and then she got bonked in the butt by Lady Slipper. Just the whole thing, isn't it? We're in a corner here now. So Zira's got her in a corner. Not very much chance of getting away now. And just shoving, shove, 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 shove. This is all. The more she's able to move that other doe back and away, the more gain she has. The more chance of winning. Because it's all about, like with horses, moving the feet. If you can move the feet of your opponent, so to speak, then you're the one in charge. So you see a lot of shoving, trying to... Lady Slipper, stop it! Why are you so angry, Lady Slipper? Such a pretty girl. Still going at it. I know I got everybody on Marshmallow's side, so to speak. I wonder if Zira is in heat, because that tail has not stopped for an instant, has it? And a lot of times when they're hormonal like that, it's a good time to get into a fight and try to increase your status. Because the better your status is when your babies are born, you know, you get the better feeding spots, the better watering spots, the better sleeping spots, and all that can do is help your baby grow bigger and faster and stronger than everyone else's, right? Even if most of the time I raise their babies. That was fun. What do we got next? Oh, that's little, what's his name? Brownie? Ah, yeah, his name was Brownie. He's so cute. And there's Arby, root beer. So those are two little bucklings I bought from a friend. And I did sell Brownie to another friend after I decided which one I wanted to keep, and Arby there made some beautiful babies when he was grown up. This was just after they arrived, and I set them up a little play place, and they've got a nice doe in with them to keep them company. That looks like onesie. Oh, so cute. So the spotting on Brownie and on Arby, they both have it, is called moon spotting. It's a genetic spotting that you can get on some goats. Makes for a really pretty baby. That Arby was a bossy little one. You can see him the whole time. He's chasing that little boy around trying to be the boss of this little group. I think they were half brothers. Already acting like a little man. He was chasing him just like he'll chase a doe someday. And you saw Onesie give a correction a moment ago. She says, y'all cut it out. And that's good for them. You really want little babies to be socialized properly, especially little boys. If they're going to grow up and be breeding stock, it's important that they know how to behave and act around does. Little boys that are raised separately or hand raised separately are often a bit hard to handle as adults. Look at that little man. But I put a lot of socialization into these guys, especially Arby there. And he was a very well-mannered, polite young man for me. Look at him chase him. Oh my goodness. Now don't you think that's a little inappropriate, little man's? Then nope. That's what I'm supposed to do, I'm pretty sure. From the moment I was born, I knew what I was supposed to do. Look at he's so cute. Oh my goodness. So this video is a fun one. I had these people message me wanting to ask my opinions on their products, and I gave them my truthful opinions, which is things like herbal dewormers and herbal supplements. You know, used properly, herbal supplements like, say, ground kelp or yeast or similar can be really useful, but this kind of stuff where it's just like a bunch of random plants ground up and you give your little goat or pet a spoonful and they claim it does all kinds of stuff, it doesn't do anything. It's a waste of your money. And herbal dewormers especially can be really dangerous. A lot of times they'll add stuff like wormwood and whatnot that's, it's really not something you should be giving your goats. So for this stuff, they offered to send me some of the herbal supplements, and I told them flat out, I don't really approve of these kind of things. I don't really recommend them. Most of them aren't really harmful, most of them. But they were insistent. They said, oh, please, 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 try it. You never know. And, I try to be open-minded. So I said, okay, fine. I will make whatever video the goats allow me to make. Because working with animals, the goats are going to do what they're going to do. And I'm going to video it and make some kind of video. And so they tried it, and then they're in the trash, and I'm pretty sure that company closed down. So it was fun. Interesting. I still don't, recommend those things. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next week and the week after, and have a great day.